I know you know your cat well, but did you know that your cat can also know a lot about you? Cats are very observant animals and use every possible detail to understand the world around them, including you, who is a part of their world. So, in this video, I'll tell you 10 things your cat knows about you, and you probably don't even realize. Without further ado, let's get started. 1. Knows when you're sick. Surprisingly, your cat has a special ability to detect if you're sick. When it senses that you're unwell, it chooses to spend more time with you, providing company. Even when you're sad, a cat named Oscar gained fame in an intensive care unit in Rhode Island for predicting when patients were about to pass away. According to a doctor, Oscar knew when a patient was about to depart and chose to snuggle up next to them for a nap a few hours before. Although it's not clear how he did this, it's believed he could smell biochemicals released by sick cells. But there's no scientific explanation for it. He was a much-loved and respected cat, becoming a legend for his unique ability. However, the sense of smell isn't the only thing they seem to use to detect illnesses. Cats are also sensitive to changes in daily routines and can sense differences in their owner's behavior due to an illness. So if you have the flu and your cat acts strangely, it might be because he's concerned about your behavior and perhaps your unusual scent for him. 2. Knows where you are in the house. Do you think your cat completely ignores you when at home? I have to tell you that's not true. Cats have very sharp hearing, allowing them to track your location at home based on the sounds you make. Your cat doesn't need to see you to know where you are, since they have 32 muscles in each ear, allowing them to rotate and move their ears to identify and locate any sound in space. Adding to this, domestic cats create mental maps of the house, so we can safely say they know where you are at every moment. 3. Knows where you've been. You might think your cat doesn't know what you do when you leave the house, but the reality is, he can know where and with whom you've been. This ability comes from the odors that linger on your clothes, skin, and hair. Although a cat's sense of smell is not as keen as that of dogs, it's still one of the most advanced in the animal kingdom. They can tell if you've been to the supermarket, a bar, or a house with another cat. In fact, your cat marks you daily with his scent when he rubs his head on your legs. So, if another cat smells you, it will know that you already have a feline companion. If you're surprised that your cat can find out so much about you through smell, get ready for the next one. 4. Knows when you're angry. Your cat is perfectly aware when you're angry, whether with him or with someone else. A study conducted by the University of Bari in Italy revealed that cats have the ability to recognize facial expressions such as anger. For example, your cat can detect visual and auditory signals such as furrowing your brow and a deeper voice, and thus knows that you're angry. The next time your cat does something you don't like and you get mad at him, rest assured he's perfectly aware of your anger. Although it's very likely that he won't associate his behavior as the cause of your anger, he will prefer to stay away from you at that moment because he can recognize your mood. 5. Knows when you're happy too. While your cat knows when you're angry, he also knows when you're happy. According to a study by researchers at the University of Oakland, cats have the ability to distinguish their owner's facial expressions and can detect happy faces. It seems that smiles are easy for cats to identify, but the best part is that if your cat sees you smiling, he's more likely to show positive behaviors such as purring, for example. Therefore, cats not only know that you're happy, but they're also influenced by that joy and become closer and more affectionate. Now, before we continue, I have a question. Are you enjoying the video? If so, I ask you to like the video, subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this, and comment about you and your furry friend. It really motivates me to keep making more videos like this. Now let's continue with the video. 6. Knows you'll listen if he meows. Have you ever felt that your cat controls you with his meow? This happens because he knows you very well and knows that if he meows, he'll get exactly what he wants from you. This is a skill that cats have learned over time. In fact, cats don't meow to communicate with each other, except for kittens with their mothers. Adult cats only meow to people. Cats are experts in reading our reactions and have learned that we are especially sensitive to their meow. Whether they need food, attention, company, or just want a comfortable place to sleep, Cats know that if they meow enough, sooner or later you'll pay attention. 7. Knows you're pregnant. Did you know that your cat can tell if you're pregnant? That's right. Cats have a tremendously developed sense of smell that allows them to detect even the subtlest changes in the human body. When a woman is pregnant, her body produces higher levels of estrogen, progesterone, and HCG, altering her natural scent. Although these changes may be imperceptible to us, your cat will notice them. But that's not all. A pregnant woman's body slightly increases in temperature. This change is very subtle for a person to notice, but a cat can, and in fact will be attracted to this warmth and spend more time close to the pregnant woman. Who knows? Maybe your cat will be the first to discover the next pregnancy in your family. 8. Knows when you're about to travel. Do you have the feeling that your cat knows when you're preparing for a trip? It's not just a feeling. Your cat knows if you're going to be away from home for a few days. Cats are very observant animals and pay close attention to the details of the environment, including their owner's routines. When you start making changes to your routine, your cat instantly notices. When preparing for a trip, we always modify what we usually do on a daily basis. So if you're getting ready to travel, don't be surprised if your cat behaves differently. He simply knows that you'll be absent and may not be happy with the situation. 9. Knows when you're afraid. Your cat knows so much about you that he can even detect when you're afraid. This is because when you feel fear, your body changes in different ways. First, when in this state, you release a series of hormones, including adrenaline, and your cat's powerful sense of smell can perceive it. But it's not just that. Your breathing changes, and your body becomes tense, all of which is information your furry friend can analyze. What usually happens in these cases is that cats are influenced by our emotions and become nervous and tense when we are anxious or scared. In fact, this was discovered in a scientific study where tests were conducted with cats and their owners alone in a room. They turned on a fan with green plastic strips and asked one group of owners to show fear or anxiety because of the fan and another group to act relaxed and calm. The result was that when owners showed fear of the fan, 79% of the cats started looking for a way out of the room. Thus, it was confirmed that cats are affected by the mood of their owners and change their reaction depending on the signals they receive. 10. Knows you love him. You love your cat, but do you know if he's aware of it? Well, you can rest assured. Your cat knows perfectly well that you love him. Your feline friend can feel the affection you have for him. Cats are very perceptive beings and know when we love them. They perceive it in various ways, whether we pet them, speak to them with affection, or say nice things. As we've seen throughout the video, your cat knows you very well and will be able to detect the love you feel for him. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one, and thank you for watching.